Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I am Dr. Bhumika Makhuri. Let's look at today's top medical news. Could eating only during daytime reduce heart risk associated with shift work? A new study suggests that eating only during the daytime could help people avoid the health risks associated with shift work. Results are published in Nature Communications. For the study, researchers enlisted 20 healthy young participants to a 2-week inpatient study at the Brigham and Women's Center for Clinical Investigation. They had no access to windows, watches, or electronics that would clue their body clocks into the time. The effect of circadian misalignment could be determined by comparing how their body functions changed from before to after simulated night work. Study participants followed a constant routine protocol, a controlled laboratory setup that can tease apart the effects of circadian rhythms from those of the environment and behaviors. During this protocol, participants stayed awake for 32 hours in a dimly lit environment, maintaining constant body posture and eating identical snacks every hour. After that, they participated in simulated night work and were assigned to either eating during the nighttime or only during the daytime. Finally, participants followed another constant routine protocol to test the after effects of the simulated night work. Importantly, both groups had an identical schedule of naps, and thus, any differences between the groups were not due to differences in sleep schedule. Relaxation techniques may lower high blood pressure in the short term, study finds. Relaxation techniques may help lower high blood pressure, at least in the short term, but the longer-term effects are unclear, finds a pooled data analysis of the existing research published in the open-access journal BMJ Medicine. The researchers scanned research databases for studies published in English up to February 2024 that looked at the potential impact of relaxation techniques on high blood pressure 140 by 90 mmHg and above, and elevated blood pressure 120 by 80 mmHg and above. They included 182 studies, 166 of which looked at high blood pressure and 16 of which looked at elevated blood pressure, pre-hypertension. Where possible, the researchers deployed network meta-analysis, a statistical technique used to simultaneously compare the effects of several different treatments. The pooled results of 54 studies showed that most relaxation techniques seem to lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure for people with high blood pressure after 3 or fewer months. The most commonly included interventions were breath control, 13 studies, yoga tai chi, 11, biofeedback, 8, progressive muscle relaxation, 7, and music, 7. New delivery method paves the way for anti-inflammatory treatments in brain diseases study. Oregon State University researchers have discovered a way to get anti-inflammatory medicine across the blood-brain barrier, opening the door to potential new therapies for a range of conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and cancer cachexia. Findings were published in Advanced Healthcare Materials. The delivery method involves specially engineered nanoparticles, tiny bits of matter no larger than 100 billionths of a meter. Tested in a mouse model, the dual peptide functionalized polymeric nanocarriers reached their intended destination, the hypothalamus, and delivered a drug that inhibits a key protein associated with inflammation. People with cancer cachexia will lose weight even if they eat, and not just fat but muscle mass as well. The debilitating syndrome affects up to 80% of advanced cancer patients and kills as many as 30% of the cancer patients it afflicts.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.